Okay, I'm here in the lovely Lee Green, basically just went for a bit of a job interview to see what could be done, a nice little local bar. It's familiar territory as I used to work here before, so fingers crossed. But I'm not really talking about that today. Today I'm wanted to have a little discussion about something, and it's something that came to my attention quite recently because I was talking to my lovely bro who was at my mum's birthday party yesterday, and he was telling me about a video that Angry Joe did, asking for donations for a new PC, a new gaming rig. He did a Twitch stream, and apparently the donations came from fans of Angry Joe, in a sense. Which I totally understand that. I totally understand people wanted to donate their money, but this is a problem. Joe makes a lot of money on his YouTube videos. He likes to say that he doesn't, but he does, especially with the money that he takes to back Kickstarters. I, for one, follow him on Kickstarter, and I've seen the amount of money he pledges on board games, on independent games, the amount of money he makes basically on Maker Advertisements, because I'm also a member of Maker Studios, even though I don't really do anything with them. I am part of them on Daily Motion, so I get the same kind of adverts that he gets, except for the fact that he kind of lies when he does them, because he does like his top 5 gaming videos and then promotes MMO games that Maker have kind of listed, in a sense, to get these guys traffic and get people to actually use these games, so he can actually get an incentive from Maker out of it. But that's, it's far from the case. The fact is, the guy makes a lot of money, and the issue here is like he's made 5k from his fans for a gaming rib. I could give you 5 reasons why that's just bullshit. And at the end of the day, this all goes to the Joe fans. It goes to the people who support Angry Joe and who've given their money over to the guy. And I know you're going to basically counteract this statement with, well, it's my money, I can do whatever the hell I want, which is true. Totally true. I agree with you on that. It's your money, but you can do what the hell you want. But here's the thing. There are five lovely reasons I can give you of projects that you could basically help fund just with something as small as $1 or £1, depending, or €1, whatever your currency is. And by giving money to Joe, what do you get out of it? Nothing. You get to watch him play on a brand new gaming rig from Alienware, which a lot of people have basically kicked up a fuss for, because he says that he's a PC gamer and then ends up basically getting Dell to make him a PC rather than actually build one himself, and then pay a premium because it's got an Alienware logo on it. You get nothing out of it. You could fund an independent film. You could fund a fan film. You could fund a brand new independent game that gets released on any platforms. And I'm not talking about concept games or games released by Sony or Konami or a big name in the industry. I'm talking about an actual independent game. You could help a poor person feed themselves for, basically a week with the money that not with $5 but with, giving them donations. There are people out there who deserve your money, bands who are trying to make a living on the independent scene and create a name and branding for themselves. These are people who are constructively using money to kind of make their dreams come true. With Joe, he doesn't do that. All Joe wants to do is sit around and play games and have you pay for it. And he doesn't even do a good job anymore. His videos have become lackluster. His comedy is laughable. And I don't mean laughable as in, haha, that's amazing. It's laughable as in, oh my God, I can't believe someone actually wrote this shit. And we're the ones to blame. Well, not me, because I unsubscribed to him over a year ago, but the fans are the ones to blame. The people who back Angry Joe's projects are the ones to blame. And it's a big trend. And I know people are just like, well, it doesn't matter to you. Why do you care? It doesn't matter to me, and I shouldn't really care. But the same level is, the reason I do care is because I hate seeing these guys take advantage of people, and that's what he's just done. He's a guy who makes probably a little bit shy away from what Markiplier and PewDiePie make. And he's asking you for $5 That's like a movie studio asking you to fund a film which they have the budget for. That's like Marvel Studios asking you to fund an Avengers movie. It makes no sense. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be the case. Hell, I'm homeless. But I've never asked people for money to help me out of my situation. And then you've got a guy who has enough money to clothe himself, feed himself. He's got enough money to buy his own house. He's got enough money to probably buy every house on his block, asking for $5 grand for a gaming rig. Think about that for a second, folks. It's ridiculous. And I don't like doing these rant videos, but I seem to be dragged in these because I've seemed to become, in my own right, a voice speaking out against this, because no one else will speak out against it. No one gives a shit. None of the bigger guys gives a shit because they're hoping that you would do the same thing for them. Every other guy out there hopes that you would do the same thing for them, because that's what they want. They want hard-working people giving them money so they can play games all day and not even giving any constructive criticism. Joe's not a journalist. He says he always wanted to be a gaming journalist. I've never seen him once actually try and be a gaming journalist. What he wants is he wants his fans to give their hard-earned cash and be a douchebag about it. He wants to sit there and argue with people from IGN because he feels that he deserves something. He wants to create a viral video on Nintendo, even though, you know, the matter's been spoken about like 6 months ago. It's ridiculous. And it's up to us, each and every one of us, to stop it, because money is being donated to the wrong people. Why are we allowing this? I don't know. But as I said, you know, at the end of the day, it's up to you where you donate your money. It's up to me where I would donate my money if I had that cash. Totally up to everyone else. But in the end, if you allow guys like him to get away with this, they're going to be getting away with this from, well, forever, in a sense. Because Joe thinks the money's going to keep coming in because he's famous, he's YouTube famous. It's a shame. Yeah, and where does this lead in my other videos? Well, it brings back to everything, doesn't it? You know, we stop caring about the poor and the disenfranchised, and we care about the big guys. We care about the guy who has $1 million in his pocket because we want to go and fund his new gaming PC. We want to, instead of worrying about water campaigns and, you know, the helping out the poor, we want to go and help the next big budget game that should have been made years ago, you know, and fund it for $5 million. We have really become a society that's either dumb or extremely stupid. We need to start enlightening ourselves. So, this is a challenge I set out to each and every one of you lovely folks out there who follow me. And again, I'm not calling you lovely people dumb. I'm just calling those who support stupid stuff like this dumb, including myself, because I backed Mighty Number 9, so I'm still dumb. I backed it, well, nearly 3 years ago now, so there you go. The challenge is this. Before you back any Kickstarter, before you back any campaign, or before you donate money to your favorite YouTube gamer, check how much money they're making. Check what the exact funds they're gaining from it. Check how much money they actually need. And check on their history to see if they actually use the funds appropriately if they've done a previous Kickstarter. These are the things that you can do to kind of help you from being screwed. Because the Angry Joe fans, well, they've been screwed. Especially with the fact that he's done a video talking about how cool my setup is. Oh, look, I've got 4 monitors. I bought a brand new TV. I've got all these rigs. And it's all because of your money that you've given me that I didn't really need. Angry Joe for you. Anyway, that's pretty much it from me. I'll see you guys again. Thank you very much. And, well, this is Mike saying that I've got gameplay. Have you?